Bisa mengerti ya? Okay, I'll take that as a yes. Yeah, this track goes out to my favorite rapper of all time, Mahuda MC, Mr. Smith. Whew. Yeah, thank you. When I was but a boy, playing games with plastic toys, out the TV in the background blasts his most fantastic noise. I didn't know it then, but I realized it later, that the art imparted through this jargon would be my savior, would be a major player in the rhythms of my living and the flowing of the road in which I scribbled with my toes the whole existence that I chose. The position that I hold, the visions that I know, will occupy my mission within minutes of my soul. It took a bit of time for my mind to find divine, entwined inside the lines, lying finally in thy rhymes. At first I liked your verses when I thirsted for the highest grade. I felt like I was safe when I was flying high all day. Life was feeling dreamy, there was fun and lots of laughter. There was sun and all that mattered was that love was gonna happen. And I needn't take no action but to lavish in the magic that was zigging and a zagging. Was zigging and a zagging. Zigging and a zagging. When Mr. Smith graced my ears, all the noise disappears, and the beauty of his music lets my heart bleed its tears. I let them things juggle proper as I slip into the sinking sands, and envision what it means to be a living man. Be a living man. Be a living man. Man, I was steady flexing with some next type of motion while I sipped upon some potion, floating in the ocean, flooded with the loveliest ladies, most engrossing. And I sang, I really don't care what they thought of me when these dirty girlies gone and got hot for me. They grind on my mind most sloppily. Now I got to see if they honestly wanna be copping free. And before I knew it, I was truly lost at sea, falling free, all alone in the cold of the awful deep. Dangerously thinking about sitting there thinking while the demons wiggled in, viciously snickering, whispering, whittling away at the braids interlaced in my innocence, influencing my decision to elicit many sins. Many sins. When Mr. Smith graced my ears, all the noise disappears, and the beauty of his music lets my heart bleed its tears. I let them things juggle proper as I slip into the sinking sands, and envision what it means to be a living man. Be a living man. Be a living man. I'm yelling, do nobody me, do nobody me. The world's no longer mine, nobody's dancing to my beat, and only phantoms can be free. Now I am sandwiched in between a vanishing enchantment and the panic to decease. Again and again similar sentiments I scream, and even in the cold I be eating ice cream. But enough's enough, so I began to fight free. First I gave up white meat, then the dark shit too, and before I hardly knew, no longer did the darkness bloom. Join the dots I started to, and then my heart I harnessed to, uncovering the love that I could muster with maneuvers roots. Mr. Smith saved my life just by doing what he do. Jonny Freesh, suka gula tapi saja ketika dari nya kelapa muda saya ketemu cewek cantik seperti bunga dan saya banyak mau ambil ke saya rumah, ambil ke saya rumah, ambil ke saya rumah, ambil ke saya rumah. When Mr. Smith graced my ears, all the noise disappears, and the beauty of his music lets my heart bleed its tears. I let them things juggle proper as I slip into the sinking sands, and envision what it means to be a living man. Be a living man. Be a living man. When Mr. Smith graced my ears, all the noise disappears, and the beauty of his music lets my heart bleed its tears. I let them things juggle proper as I slip into the sinking sands, and envision what it means to be a living man. Be a living man.